What's the wildest thing you've seen a teacher ignore? I was volunteering at the fall festival when I heard kids screaming from the gym storage room. Not playful screams, real terror. I dropped the box of decorations and ran down the hallway. What I found still makes my hands shake when I think about it. A substitute teacher, Mr. Garrison, had 3 sixth graders cornered against the wall. One boy's nose was bleeding. A girl was holding her arm like it hurt. The third kid was crying so hard he couldn't breathe. Mr. Garrison was red-faced, yelling about respect and consequences. Then he grabbed the crying boy by the shoulders and shook him hard. The kid's head snapped back and forth like a doll. I yelled stop, but Mr. Garrison didn't even look at me. He just kept shaking the boy. I looked around for help and saw Mrs. Chen, the PE teacher, standing in the doorway. She had her coffee mug in one hand and her phone in the other. She was watching everything happen, but she wasn't moving. She just stood there scrolling. Are you going to help? I asked her. She glanced up from her phone. Mr. Garrison handles discipline his way. These kids were destroying equipment. The boy was turning pale. His eyes looked unfocused. Mr. Garrison finally stopped shaking him, but kept his grip tight on the kid's shoulders. The boy swayed like he might fall. I pulled out my phone and started filming. Mrs. Chen noticed immediately. You can't record on school property, she said, finally putting her coffee down. Watch me, I said. Mr. Garrison saw my phone and dropped the boy like he was on fire. The kid stumbled and fell to his knees, gasping. The other 2 kids ran to him. Mrs. Chen walked over, but not to help the kids. She stood between me and them. Delete that video right now. This is a personnel matter. No, I said. I'm calling the principal. I am the assistant principal, she said. And you're trespassing if you don't delete that. I kept recording as I backed toward the door. Then I'm calling the police. Mr. Garrison tried to follow me, but Mrs. Chen grabbed his arm. I heard her whisper something about lawyers and unions. The security guard met me in the hallway. He'd heard the commotion. I showed him the video and his face went white. He called the principal, the real one, who was at a district meeting. 20 minutes later, the parking lot was full of police cars. Parents were arriving. The principal watched my video 3 times, each time looking more sick. Mr. Garrison was arrested for assault. Mrs. Chen was suspended immediately. But here's what made me the most angry. When they interviewed other kids, 5 more came forward. This wasn't the first time. Mrs. Chen had been covering for him all semester because they went to the same church. The boy he shook, Marcus, had a concussion. His parents are suing the school district. The other kids are in therapy. And me? I can't stop thinking about all the times Mrs. Chen stood there with her coffee, watching him hurt kids, doing nothing. Last week I saw her at the grocery store. She tried to approach me, probably to complain about losing her job, but I just started recording again. She turned and left without saying a word. Some people think teachers are heroes. Most are, but some are just cowards with clipboards. And the ones who protect abusers, they're worse than the abusers themselves.